All right, guys, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Do. I need some tour music. I need a theme song. I hope these people don't tell me to leave. But I am at the old location for hold on, let's see what they gonna say. Nothing. Okay, good. They're not gonna come over here and bother me because I'm just trying to do my tour. All right. Okay, cool. All right. So, today's neighborhood, are y'all ready? It's none other than the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood. Yay! So, my great-grandmother and my father and my grandma, I guess, they lived in this area. My dad grew up here in this area. So stay tuned. I am in front of a historic, well, they're about to tear it down, but stay tuned. All right, guys, I am in front of one of the oldest Sears stores in Chicago. This one here was opened on November 2nd, 1925. I am at the back side of it. I'm actually right here by the Skyway. Right here, let's pray a car don't hop the bridge and roll over onto me, honey. Okay, so yeah, I am right here in front. Unfortunately, well, the store has been closed since 2013. It had its last going out of business sale May 8th, 2012. So I'm at the back part location. It was only 2 stories. 2 stories here. I do have my mask on, so I hope you all can still hear me. But yes, guys, it was opened 1925. I'm going to show you all the front location. That over there is the auto center. People who used to get their cars. Currently at the front part of the old Sears building here. Man, it looks so different from like old pictures. And even when, I think I've been in this store maybe once or twice when I was a little kid. I'm pretty certain of that. My grandparents used to shop here. Everybody used to shop at this store back in the day. So yeah, I'm going to turn the camera around. I also wanted to remind you guys that are watching, I do accept tips for tours. No one is sponsoring me. I don't have a gas gift card or anything. So if you guys would like to tip me, it's via Cash App at Socialite Artistry. Don't forget the $sign. All right, see y'all in a second. Thanks. Okay, this is the front of the location here. Front of the Sears. I tried to get as much as I could without it being traffic. To all my out-of-town viewers, that was our CTA bus. Okay, this is the front of the location here. Front of the Sears. I tried to get as much as I could without it being traffic. To all my out-of-town viewers, that was our CTA bus. But yes, this was it here. Once again, it did close in 2013. A lot of the shoppers consisted of mainly Hispanic, Korean, Thai, Greek, and East European people. And then a lot of African Americans as well in the 50s and 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, up until they closed. So yes, I am here doing my tour, and people are looking at me like, what is going on? But hey, that's all right. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for the next spot on the tour. All right, guys, right now, currently I am in front of this building here. I lived here briefly as a kid. This is 79th and Avalon. There is a laundromat right there in the corner. And then I'm about to show y'all my favorite spot coming up. Hold on, let me make sure it's clear. All right. Stay tuned. I'm about to pull up on them. Let's pull up on them. Pull up on Lori Lightfoot over here. Y'all, this is so funny. This is one of my favorite spots too. This is the Woodline. Oh man, what they got going on today? Please support. Hold on, let's see Lori Lightfoot right quick. Okay, it's all type of traffic. These people driving nuts. You see her? Hold on, I'm gonna get up close. Hold on. I love this spot though. My homegirl used to host Hi guys, there she is. There go Mayor Lightfoot. Okay, you better stay home and save lives. My tours are quarantined, so I don't want to hear a word. But please support if you can. I love this space right here. Follow at the Woodline 1200. All right. Peace. See you on the next one. All right, guys. I am still in the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood. Right now, I am in front of my great-grandmother's home. My grandmother, I'm sure, lived here for a little while. But yes, it didn't look like this. It looked completely different, looked darker. I definitely see the siding and things that they added to it. Right now, I am at 7710 South Greenwood, actually right across the street from this mega church that they just built. The church bought up a lot of land over here. And so, yes, I actually need to get the name of this church. If anybody knows the name, please message it to me now. Alright, but yeah, right now I am at... Alright, as much as things change, boy, do they stay the same. Alright, guys, I am currently... Put my mask on. I am currently here at Grand Crossing Park, which is... Alright, guys, I am currently here at Greater Grand Crossing Park. I am sitting in the car. I was walking around. I did a whole video, and you know, it did what it did. But this park was opened in 1915. It is very, very large. They have a pool area right there. Let me see if I can zoom. Okay, nope, it don't zoom while recording. That's okay. So yes, guys, my dad, I told you in the last videos, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, they pretty much lived in this area. My dad actually grew up in this house here at 7639 South Dobson. That second house right in the middle, the light-colored one. So yeah, it's nice to see like how the area has changed or not changed or how things are. Just looking back on them. Stay tuned for the next video. All right, see you in a second. Say every year, me and my father would go in the daytime. This is not a park in the summer that you want to be caught at all. I'm just being 1,000. No, not at all. But yeah, this park is pretty huge. You're gonna say every year, me and my father would go in the daytime. This is not a park in the summer that you want to be caught at all. I'm just being 1,000. No, not at all. But yeah, this park is pretty huge. You're gonna see all sides of it. I will be driving around to get as much as I can. And yeah, stay tuned for the tour, guys. Stay tuned for more facts as well. All right. Also, tip your tour guide. Thank you. Guys, let me show you this park here. It's pretty large. Stay tuned. Right now, I am by this curve here where everybody be speeding. So hopefully, it's right here. By the curve right there, all these people speeding. I see y'all. It's another park over there, Adams Park. Right here, Greater Grand Crossing. All right, I'm gonna take it. Let's go. Come on with me, guys. All right, so this is one side of the park here towards the north. It's the north side of 76 and Ellis. Okay, the field house there. All right, guys, I'm on the other side of the park here. So I love history because it always comes back. It always circles back. And I mentioned that in the last video. But this area here, so in 1968, when Martin Luther King was assassinated and murdered, Chicago went up. Let me flip it back on me. Chicago went up, okay? South side, west side, downtown. People wasn't going for it. And they had the National Guard brought in by the governor at the time. His name was Samuel Shapiro. He brought in over 7,000 National Guard. As I was saying, yeah, Mayor Daley. He was one of the OG racist mayors. Ooh, don't get me started. For a long time, he was mayor. And his son. Don't get me started on his son, too. Ooh. So, yes, they order April 7th, 1968, of anybody that had a Molotov cocktail in their hand, anybody that, any looters, anybody who was with intent to steal. Brought 13,000 National Guardsmen to the city of Chicago. And as my father told me, which he tells me all the time, as much as he can, that they were stationed in this park. And there was a shoot to kill. All right, guys, right now I'm on 78th and Ellis. Across the street here used to be a Catholic school. Come on now, don't you start. All right, used to be a Catholic school right here. There's a Catholic church right here. Hold on, so let me walk past this building so y'all can see. This used to be a Catholic church here. My dad went to Catholic school up until 8th grade, up until high school, for the whole time. And, yep. So, I spent a lot of time on this block as a kid. I actually lived in this house right here for a little bit. I always remembered it had a fireplace. It looked old as shit, but... Alright guys, so Grand Crossing Park is right there behind me. And as you know, this right here used to be St. Paul. I'm sorry. Nope. St. Francis de Paul. And house. So yeah. Man, shout out to Miss Jones, my babysitter. She used to own this property. And let me pull off because it's the car on my tail. Here's some architecture, guys. Stay tuned. This is now Betty. So yeah, I am very, very familiar with the 9, okay? Know that. So yeah, right now I'm at 79th and Ingleside. We are going to continue on with the tour. And tips are appreciated once again. Love and light. All right, see you in a second. But we have passed a lot of store owners, business owners over here. We are at 79th and Drexel. Lord, 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 keep us lifted, Jesus. This is the row of jaywalkers. 79th is a well-known street in Chicago with nothing but jaywalkers. Child, let me tell you. Right here, we got the infamous Happy. See, here, jaywalker right there. See? And he got a mask on. Anyway, look at Happy's. Happy's Food and Liquor. If you're from Chicago, baby, you know about it. I'm about to bust this turn right here. All right, stay tuned. We got Lincoln Sons Funeral Home right here. I know a lot of people that have services here. My grandmother, she had her memorial service there. All right, these people on my tail. I'll see y'all in a second. Right, I'm on Cottage Grove. A lot of y'all might know about the Empire Motel. But no, I heard it was a restaurant back in the day. Barbara Ann's Barbecue back in the day. I'm at 76 in Cottage Grove. Passing now, headed to 75th. 75th is a historical street as well in Chicago. A lot of black business owners. A lot of middle class black people who had stuff. Instead of now, we don't own a goddamn thing. Hell. Don't get me started. All right, stay tuned for the tour, guys. I'm in front of this old service station. It used to be a gas station back in the day, right here on 75th and Champlain. So a lot of old buildings, a lot of structures used to be something, and then they turned it into something else, and then I'm sure the owners couldn't keep up with it, or it was zoned differently. But yeah, I wonder, this probably used to be like a Sinclair station or something like that. Whatever the gas station was back in the day here in Chicago, that was it. All right, stay tuned, guys. We got more things on the tour, and so appreciative. Thanks for watching. Guys, so we're about to go down like one of my favorite streets on 75th. Well, I'm not going to say like my favorite street, but like my favorite row of black businesses. So many used to exist on this street back in the day and still do. Right now, I'm across the street from Fletcher's Records and Tapes. Hold on, let me get a little bit closer so you all can see. But yeah, my mom kid. So just stay tuned. A lot of these businesses here are owned by African Americans and have been in business for a long time, for decades. The neighborhood in Grand Crossing was once upon a time 97% white. But during the 50s, Alright, don't hit the truck. During the 50s, thank you, flip around. Alright guys, so as stated before, in the 50s, the area started changing because Grand Boulevard, which is also known as King Drive, became full of people. Everybody and their grandma was coming up from the south to come on and get some opportunities in the big city like Chicago. So a lot of our ancestors traveled, but the area here in Grand Crossing was about 6% African American in the 50s, and around that time it changed from 6% to 87% African American. Y'all go ahead. And yeah, right now in 2020 it's 97% African American in this neighborhood. So that goes to show that this neighborhood has stood the test of time for sure. All right, this sun is beaming, but right here on the corner here, let me get a little bit closer. We have one of my favorites, one of the OGs of veganism and eating right here on 75th and Indiana. Want to do. However, right here we have Alterations, A&S Beverages. We have Francis Cocktail Lounge right here. Shout out to Mr. Marlon Mitchell. We have Limb's Barbecue. This place has been around forever. It is a staple in Chicago when it's time to eat, honey. Limb's Barbecue is going to be the place. This old man was being so nice. This area is a lot of nice black folks. Like older, nice, really sweet, could bake, could cook black people over here. Right now I was trying, but yeah, Brown Sugar Bakery's right here. Then we have Sam's Cleaners and Heaters. Look at that. Oh, Hatters, sorry, Hatters. Look at that old sign though. That's just an example of this neighborhood in the area. All right, let me get off the phone. The police around. See you in a second. There's another train line, and they actually knew that the system of the trains was messed up, and it caused almost 20 people to die during 1853. So that's kind of why they call it Grand Crossing, because of the train tracks. So yeah, this sucks that people died in vain, or they died from the accident. But yeah, that's the reason why. It's by the train tracks, guys. As stated before, this area consisted mainly of a lot of Italians, Swedish, Eastern Europeans. African Americans did not come into this area until, once again, about the 1950s. A bit of architecture. Look at this right here. It's beautiful. So yeah, a lot of the buildings here. Right now I'm crossing in the Park Manor just a bit, but the greater Grand Crossing area houses 4 or 5 zip codes, 60620. Oh, they are on my tail, these people. Okay, this tour, this is gonna be a haul. All right, guys, on my last tour, I was in South Chicago, and there were a lot of churches. So here is one. This is pretty massive. August Tolton Catholic Academy. This is a pretty huge Catholic church here. But yeah, I did want to show it. I am at 71st. I just passed Emmett Till Boulevard, Emmett Till Way, 71st. Whew. Anyway, yeah, guys. So I'm on my way to a special place. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. The tour is just about over. Your girl ain't ate, and I have to pee. So, all right, guys. I'm currently in front of the old former home of Al Capone, mobster Al Capone. We are at, well, I'm not going to tell you the address for the people that live here because I would feel bad. But I've done it before in previous videos. I had no problem giving the address out. This home was built in 1914 for only $5,000. Look at these materials. They have held up over 100 years, 105 years. This building, it looks nice still. Like, wow, look at that. But yeah, Johnny, Al Capone, he used to work for Johnny Torrio back in the 1920s. So please do your research on Chicago mobsters and mobsters from New York and Italy and other parts of the world and country. But yes, this is it here. It was recently sold in April of 2019. As I was saying in the last video, this home sold for $226,000 last year. It was on the market, and that's a damn good buy if you ask me. But Chicago, from New York, and he then moved to Cicero after he lived here. So do a little research, guys. The tour is winding down. Thanks for watching. Ooh, man, what y'all don't see on camera, the police, honey. Hot. Stay hot over here. We are passing 75th and Cottage Grove, headed back east. I've had enough. Grand Crossing, honey, Park Manor. No. But they're not bad neighborhoods. It's just they have their moments. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna be wrapping up, and thank you guys for watching. Peace. Alright guys, I am still in the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood. This little ass greenhouse right here you see behind that garage, the door is actually open. But my family on my mom's side used to own property here. They owned the house in front of it and that one. Hold on, let me try to get a little bit closer. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. But yeah, I used to live in this little ass greenhouse, and Instagram didn't save my last 2 videos of the house I was talking about. But yeah, I used to live there. I used to go to school at James Madison for 2nd grade. And then we moved. So yeah, and then after that we moved to Chatham. So episode 3, I think it's Chatham. Episode 5, I know for a fact it's Hyde Park. So check those out, guys, because it's a lot. They all tie into each other. I'm kind of pissed off, but that's okay. We're going to keep it going. We're wrapping it up. And I got one more thing to show y'all. Okay. A lot of you all may or may not know this building, but I am an ETA alum, among other things, Gallery 37 and all of that. Okay. A lot of you all may or may not know this building, but I am an ETA alum, among other things, Gallery 37 and all of that jazz. But this building here is where a lot of our youth, inner city youth in the city, used to go for all types of art classes, all types of theatrical classes, theater. Long before theater, I just knew, you know. But this place is also where I got stage fright for the first time. And I'm right here on. As I was saying, yes, they definitely plan on building across the street. I hope so. It's super needed, much needed. Yes, I am an alum of ETA, of Gallery 37, of After School Matters, of everything. So, holla at your girl. Love and light, everyone. Thank you all for watching this week's episode. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am going to do one specifically for my tour videos. But as of now, it is at Socialite Artistry, CHI, on YouTube. So please check it out. My birthday is Friday also, so please, if you can. I'm running out of gas. Got to get my car fixed. I need a new city sticker. It expired back in February. Help a girl out. Thank you, love and light. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Mask up. Peace. Be safe. And that's it.